everyone. This is Natalie McQueen with Become an Author podcast. I am here with my partner in crime, Jesse Bowen. Hey, Jesse, how's it going?
Hey, Natalie, what you know what I'm going to say? Better, better, and better to make the world a
Absolutely.
better place.
We are making the world a better place with featuring amazing authors like who we have as our guest today, Dr. Gwendolyn Bowen. Thank you, Gwen, for joining us. And we have so much exciting things to talk about. You had a very exciting weekend, didn't you?
Yes, I did. And thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So let's rewind to last week. We had your ebook launch, well, both, but your ebook really hit many categories and many different accolades in the book launch on Thursday. How did that feel becoming an international bestseller?
Wow. I the emotions are just everywhere, It was just a great feeling. Um, I've never experienced, I don't think, anything quite like it. Just to know that, so many people were aware and that so many people were responding and sharing in my joy.
Absolutely. So here's what that does. Many authors don't um, they launch their book and they think, I'm done. I'm just going to sit back. But what I love, you took that launch and you've continued that momentum, and then you took it into or not a virtual and a live launch. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, wow. What an exciting day that was for me to have believers to come out and share physically with me. And then I was able to also share virtually with my virtual viewers. But just to have the bodies there in front of me, it was just great because you can talk, you can touch, feel, you get all those emotions going. And so it was just very exciting. I was just elated that so many came out to share, and that also the response that I received from being able to share a portion of my book virtually with those who were listening virtually, and also for those who were there physically. To share in. I think we had some who shared in asking me questions, during that time. And so it was just an exciting time for me.
So, Jesse, you were there in person. Tell me about what it was like being there in person and getting to celebrate with her.
Well, it's a two-part fold. Number one, she's a client, but she's also my wife, one of the
One of your
directors.
favorite clients, right?
Right.
I
So,
would
like I
hope.
said, she's a paying client now. But it was really great because you guys had the live event uh, in Arizona that you went to, but getting a chance to go and with one of our clients and one of our team members and celebrate and all the people that showed up for the event. So, but these are the things becoming an author this about because you have your friends, your family, and your people in your community that will come and support you and celebrate you if you make that announcement and letting them know. So it was really great. A lot of the ladies that came out, and again, majority of them were ladies. They celebrated. They had questions. They had the perfume. So not only was it a book launch, but the perfume launch. But you can create several things in your book launch as long as you can get them all to blend and move in the same direction. And from that, she's already getting other churches asking her to come in to speak. And we
That's
go right back to
fantastic.
the same thing is that when you author, your platform of being an expert or being someone that people would like to hear from, those doors open. So you have the book launch, but you also now increase your speaking engagement. You are now an expert and people want to hear from you. So, it was really a great experience. I was really, glad for Gwen, uh, because I met ladies there that I've never met before.
Right.
Actually, her English teacher showed up. Can you believe
Oh,
it?
that's awesome.
Her high school English teacher showed up.
That's fantastic. Now, did she find any grammatical errors?
Yeah, thus far, she has not. She just shared, just hugged on me, telling me how
Oh,
proud she was of me. So
you
it
got
was
an
really
A.
great. It was great. It was great.
Oh, that's good. You probably got an A plus.
Yeah, yeah, excited about that. I mean, oh my goodness, when she walked through the door, all I could think was back in that day, oh my God, did I fail again? What did I write that wasn't right?
Right?
But she just complimented me, and she was just so excited. She was just so happy for me. So to God be the glory.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's really funny, you brought up a good point.
Mhm.
Many people are afraid to jump in and write their book because maybe they weren't the best writer in the world, or maybe they don't even know the steps to go about starting writing a book.
Mhm.
But it shows when you work with the right team, when you have the guidance of someone like Jesse and his team to walk you step by step through,
Mhm.
making sure that you have the components of what you need to make your book a bestseller, and then the strategic marketing pieces put into place to get it out and let your message out to the world. So
Yes.
you really did a good job. And I mean, you came across as an expert. You came across as, like, oh, here I go again. You're a pro at this.
I don't know about the pro part now, Natalie, but I try, Natalie. I try.
Well, it looked good on you. I got to see the virtual part, and I wish I could have been there in person, but it looked like it was a great celebration, and you had a beautiful poster with the book cover, and I saw some of the books on the table. Then on another table, it looked like you had a cake and everything.
Yes, yes,
Like a
yes.
real nice celebration.
It was, and it was everything just fell into place. It was really great. But of course, I had Jess's team there, and so they kept me on my toes. Uh, things I thought should have been done, I had just stepped back and let them take control. But it was great. It was great. To God be the glory. It was great.
That's fabulous. Jesse, anything else that you want to add to that?
Well, really proud of Gwen because this is her fourth book. So this is not a brand new book, but this is the first book that the emphasis is on. There's a story here that can make a difference in the world that would support people. And all of her books, My Soul Cries Out, is a very powerful book. Me and God, the journal, uh, all of her books are very powerful.
Right.
And, coming to a point now that you have matured. See,
Right.
we help people mature now much faster because we can help them to create a focus on the impact. Even myself, I've written books, they're out there, 30 of them, but now I write books for impact. And this is what Gwen's book is about, is that I want to make an impact. And I have something here that's beneficial, and we want a lot of people to read it. And that's the
Right.
reason why you put it into your investment, into your marketing. So you can get it out there, and a lot of people can get their hands on the book. And that's really a key part of what we do, is to determine what's the outcome the client wants to have. And so from writing great books and it's over here, go get it, to now writing a greater book that is up in your face, because you cannot miss it. It's there and people can get their hands on it. And the responses have been already super fantastic, with that. So yeah, it was good. And like I said, a great opportunity for her. She's already receiving the benefits. And the benefits is not always revenue from your book. The benefit can be door opening opportunities from your book, which is much more valuable than just the monetary dollar that you're going to get from publishing.
Especially in a launch, people think, you've sold all these books, but the reason we do the strategy we do is we do bring down the price, because someone that may not press the button to buy at $10 may say, oh, this is kind of cool. And it's on a launch special price. And so they will take a look at that author and their work when it is a special price. So then getting the momentum and getting those people to come back and give some feedback, give Gwen, what did you love about her book? Did something really impact you? And getting those reviews up on Amazon really helps the algorithm to Amazon to go, oh, wow, look she sold all these books and now she's getting great reviews. We're going to help her push it out. And that's what's really important. So circle back with all of the people that are giving you verbal advice and say, can you go back and write a quick review with Amazon? That's so important for authors.
Yeah, and I just want to say thank you to those who have purchased and have already, they've given their review, in other words, to me. I will go back. We will go back and we'll ask them to share those on Amazon. But just to be able to sit and read that before it gets to Amazon, personally, it has been a great joy. And so I'm just elated. I'm just so happy.
That's great. Well, should we take a look at the results?
Sure.
All right. Let me see if I can get them up here. Oops, I thought I had them right up.
And that's really, great, especially when we can come back and show authors, this is what your book did. And in that first 2 to 3 days, you're waiting, and I think we were waiting a little longer for the international to hit, but when it hits, then it really does hit. That's really great.
Yeah. So hopefully, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. I love this. So what Amazon does, and I know we've talked about this, but it's exciting for every author to see this happen on the day or the 48 hours that we really push the launch. And Amazon awards books in 2 different ways: #1 hot new releases and #1 bestsellers. And in Amazon's eyes, if you are anywhere 100 or less in a category, then you are considered a bestseller. But we take it a step further and we focus on the #1 bestsellers. So Gwen, you probably had about 50 more bestsellers, but as #1 bestsellers, you got 6 in the US, 11 in Canada, and 8 in Australia. And #1 hot new releases, 8 in the US, 11 in Canada, and 8 in Australia. So total book achievements for 52 book achievements.
Yay!
Yeah, celebrate that. That's fantastic. I mean,
yes,
that is something that when we pick the categories, we're striving to kind of take the person that's looking for that subject matter and matching it with the content in your book and bringing those together. Okay. So congratulations. We're so excited.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, and we should have you back in a couple months, and we want to hear how you've taken this book and gone and changed some lives.
All right. I'm excited. I'm ready. I am. I'm looking forward to it. As Jesse was saying earlier, I've already been asked to speak for some ladies, and so it's opening doors, and I'm just looking forward to where uh, choosing to be the greater me will take me in the future as I purpose to walk this walk of being in greatness, knowing that it's not just about me per se, but it's about the lives that I can touch and change.
Right. And by you being the greater you, you're making other people the greater them.
Yeah, yeah,
So it
there
is
we go.
making
It
the
just moves right on down the line.
yeah, awesome.
Well, this is great, Natalie. It's really, again, another powerful tool. And for our listeners, remember, everyone has a story. You just have to get it out. And now is the best time ever in our history, in our lives, to become a published author, and all the information you have that could make a difference. We want to help you be able to get it out, to be able to publish your book, be able to promote your book. So we don't just publish, but we also work on the promotion end, even if it's an audio book or whatever that next phase is that you're looking for. Then, Elite Publications and Gifts of Legacy, we have the tools, we have the resources to be able to help you launch a very successful book. So remember, go to our website, which is Elite Publications at elitepublications.org. There you can, set an appointment, or you can email us, and that's info@elitepublications.org, and let us know how we can support you to be the very best you can possibly be. Natalie, any last words from you?
No, just Gwen, you're very inspiring. We're looking forward to how you're going to take this book out to the world. And please come back and visit us.
I will. And thank you so much for sharing with me and allowing who I am trying to be in my greater days, and I call these my greater days, who I'm trying to be as a friend, as a helper, a partaker in life, and sharing with others, who I'm trying to be, that they might see that it's just not about us existing, but it's
Right.
about us being who we might be to help others, that this world might be a better place.
Absolutely. Well said.
All right, everyone. So remember, give us a call. Go to our website. Our telephone number is 919-618-8005. Everyone be blessed. And remember, everyone has a story. You just have to get it out.
Bye for now.